So let's get into Jameis Winston talk. I'm going to say, as much as I love having Jameis Winston first off this roster, I cannot say that enough. The personality, the camaraderie you can see amongst the quarterbacks, I put a lot on Jameis Winston, and I love the fact that he's here. But I'm going to say his stats are 0 games, 0 passing yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. I don't want to see him. I really don't at this point. Because Russell Wilson start, and then Jaxson Dart should take over. The only way I want to see Jameis Winston is if Russell Wilson gets hurt in the first month or two of the season and they don't want to throw Dart in yet. That's it.
Exactly. And that's legit what I was hinting at just before. Like, if something happens, Russ looks terrible, you're not going to throw Dart into the Wolves. You're going to throw Winston in there. Let him get beat up too. And then... listen, that being said, listen, that dude is going to make way much more money post NFL career,
definitely,
and some kind of media outlet. Like, my God, he's a national treasure.
By the way, that segment is exactly why you guys want to watch on YouTube, not necessarily being the audio. Though we appreciate the audio people.
That's it.
They had no clue what we're giggling about.
I wasn't eating crab legs off the side. Whatever.
Crab legs.
But I mean, the worst case scenario to me is seeing Jameis Winston, because I think the consensus right now is Russell Wilson, at least for now, gives you the best shot to win on the team out of the quarterbacks. Because you don't know how Dart is yet, but you know, like I said, I do want to see him pretty early.
He's the safest pick.
Yeah, he's the safe option. That's
after what we saw of Dart, I can't sit there and say any longer that Russell Wilson gives us the best chance to win.
Yeah, because I don't think it's as far off anymore. Like as I thought prior, when we picked Dart, but
he's the safest pick.
Yeah, and Dart's you're obviously the guy you want to be a franchise quarterback. Where Winston's kind of this middle guy who you're not gaining anything by playing him. Like there's nothing to me. You don't get to see what you have in Dart, and you also are not putting out your best chance to win. Giants should sign Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the chat. I just saw that. But no, yeah. So to Winston playing to me is not. I don't even want to see it at all.
Yeah. I think that in the end, he is there just to mentor Jaxson Dart. And that's all it is.
Yeah.
And
I mean, Dart has come out prior saying that he wants Winston as a mentor. And guess the first time we did, once we heard that, signed Winston.
Yeah, it's adding up. And I also, that's another thing, just because I don't want Winston to play at all, it doesn't mean, like I'm not like one of the people saying trade him, because I think he'd be the perfect backup next year for Dart when Dart's starting year 2. And like you said, this year 1, I like him having a connection with Winston, Dart having a connection with Winston just to grow as a quarterback. And, everyone needs to laugh a little and have fun off field, on the field, on the side, so him and Winston, I think Winston's perfect for that, but on field, I don't need to see Winston.
Yeah.
Listen, he's just part of the 3 amigos. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well,
not anymore. 2 amigos now.
I got to add a Russell back into the mix because
true.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
The director is now back in.
Exactly. So, Devs hate to keep quoting Sims, but his take on Winston was his value is in the spirit in the locker room. Damn straight.
Yeah.
Like I said, something has changed in that locker room. I don't want to put it on one person because I'm not in there to know. But at the very least, Winston is part of this change. Part of
Russ, Winston, Russ and Winston, those guys.
Yeah.
So, listen, Drew, you could probably speak more to about this scenario than I can. But when he was on the Bucs, was he that locker room guy? I don't know if he really was. He brought a lot of intensity. But it was once he got traded out of, or once he left Tampa Bay, he started becoming the Reverend. He started really changing his attitude and just wanted to be on the field and trying to even mentor guys, even though he's not that old yet as a quarterback. But he's sitting there trying to be relevant in the NFL. And he changed his persona.
You know what it is?
To this guy that everyone wants to follow.
Again, living in the Tampa Bay area, like you said, I do see a lot of Bucs coverage. I got buddies of mine here in the area that cover the Bucs as well. Even go on the field post game and do shows there, so it's kind of cool. By the way, the Giants would never let content creators do that. Shame. Jameis Winston, when he left this area, he's been a backup basically ever since. And I think he takes the job very seriously. And I think being the backup is letting him kind of relax a little bit and have his actual personality come through, as opposed to like somebody who's stressing out because he's got so much on his plate. See, and Rob agrees so much he left. That's how much he agrees. He just like, okay, I can't do it better. But you know, like when you ever meet somebody who like has a job and it's a high stress job, and they're like, you know what, I don't need this crap anymore. I'm going to take the lower stress job, and they do that, and they're a lot happier. I feel like that's what Jameis is.
Yeah, and
like he's just chilling.
Once he went to the Saints, you noticed it, and even when the time he's come into play, he still accepted that mentor, just funny guy role while still playing. And it seems like he's even accepted being that 30 interception, 30 touchdown kind of guy, where he's just you don't know what you're getting out of him, and he just loves being out there playing football.
Yeah, exactly. He gets to have fun,
even watching football, because on the sidelines.
So yeah, that's what we gotta hope though, is we just don't see him. We don't see Jameis. He gets to be the role he wants to be, the buddy, the locker room guy, the guy having fun, lifting people's spirits, working one-on-one with Dart specifically. And that's it.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Thanks for watching. Like the show? Of course you do, or you would have turned it off by now and not be hearing me. There are plenty of ways to support the show. YouTube is the best place to join us, and we offer memberships there with fun benefits like custom emojis and early access to video clips. Of course, there you can also send super chats and stickers to send one-time support payments. The best way to support the show is to buy these drunk idiots beers at buymeacoffee.com/2giantgoofballs. Along with one-time support payments, there are also monthly plans, so you can continue to help kill their livers each month. You can also show people that you are a goofball by visiting our store at 2giantgoofballs-shop.fourthwall.com. We got everything from shirts, hats, phone cases, funny candles, buttons, stickers, and even a 2 Giant Goofballs towel to dry off your goofballs. Of course, you can always support the show for free by simply hitting the like, subscribe, and share button wherever you are watching or listening to this. Hit the thumbs up on YouTube. Leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. It helps the show tremendously, and quite frankly, the goofballs suck at marketing and need your help to get the word out. Thank you for being part of the Goofball Army and for taking the time out to support the show.
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please.